Welcome everyone to the return of Global Co Wrestling. This is GCW Showcase and we are coming to you live from Salt Lake City, Utah. This is Asad making his way to the arena. Asad is going to face Daniel Wolf tonight, one-on-one in a submission match. And speaking of Daniel Wolf, here he comes. Daniel Wolf is gonna face Asad in a submission match, and it's all about respect for Asad and Wolf. Also tonight, this is Hipnosis making his way to the ring. Hipnosis may have blood vibes living inside of his head, but tonight, Hipnosis will have to focus against Project Alpha, who had one victory over him as Project Alpha made a successful debut on GCW Action on the first episode, and this is Project Alpha making her way to the arena right now. Also, this is Stone Cold Hitty. Stone Cold Hitty let Calibaar take the losing pinfall against Fire and Ice on the last episode of Collision. Hitty, Calibaar one-on-one. After it is snapped at Calibaar, they are going to have a one-on-one match. And this is the GCW Heavyweight Champion of the World, Raed Sage, who is not with his championship belt. Let me explain to you why. Tonight, Raed Sage is going to face Lance Scott in a 2 out of 3 falls match for the World Heavyweight Championship. Lance Scott stole the World Heavyweight Championship belt. Welcome everyone, my name is Jordan Hangtime. I am the voice of GCW. And as I explained, the reason of why we are going to have Raed Sage against Lance Scott is because today we received an email from Mr. N, and I'm going to read it for you. That email stated that we would like you to inform GCW management, staff, and the fans that we will not be present at GCW Showcase, and that Kenny Time will not be wrestling Raed Sage in the main event of the World Heavyweight Championship. Kenny Time feels undervalued as the match was announced without any proper advertisement, and clearly stipulates in Kenny Time contract, paragraph 2 section 3, that it should have been. Therefore, it is with their deepest regret that they announced themselves being pulled out of the premium live event. However, Kenny Time is going to be on Collision in a more convenient time for Kenny Time and Mr. N, as Kenny Time still has a World Heavyweight Championship rematch because he never received it, so Kenny Time still has a round title match, and Mr. N will be present also in a future episode of GCW Collision. So tonight's main event is a 2 out of 3 falls match between Raed Sage and Lance Scott for the GCW World Heavyweight Championship. Also tonight on GCW Showcase Best of 5 Series, match number 3, Steel Chairs match between Togi and Mirza krupic for the vacant Jackpot at Vegas briefcase. This is going to be tonight on GCW Showcase. And also, Antic is gonna throw an open challenge because Faraday BK is not able to compete tonight. He is still in a coma, but Antic has to be working tonight, so it's going to be an Antic open challenge later tonight.
As we Agra, in order for you to be into tonight's main event against Raed, you have to give back the World Championship you've stolen.
Anyways, tonight I'll defeat Raed.
David Claudia, the challenger for the World Heavyweight Championship. That's why the sage wife. But look out at Jimmy Johnson, what the hell did he's doing? Like that. Scott is just taking out a midday. And he's taking out by the sage.
This is the return of GCW. This is GCW Showcase. We are live from Salt Lake City, Utah. My name is Jordan Hayton. I am the voice of Global Core Wrestling, and this is the first premium live event in over 8 years. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go back to the ring. I am the voice, but Snyder is in the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the return of Global Core Wrestling. Welcome to GCW Showcase Premium Live Event. At the last episode of GCW Collision, Lance Scott straight stole the GCW World Heavyweight Championship, with Sebastian Jr.'s help working as a security staff member of GCW. Therefore, an adequate punishment regarding this action will be dealt with in the future. However, because Lance Scott agreed to return the stolen World Heavyweight Championship, and because Kenny Time refused to show up tonight, there will be a new main event between Raed SH and Lance Scott in a 2 out of 3 falls match for that same GCW World Heavyweight Championship. At the Emergence 2, there will be a Tag Team Championship match. In order to find challengers, a Tag Team Gauntlet tournament will take place, 10 teams, 2 gauntlet matches. Both 2 winners will face each other in order to determine the number 1 contender for the World Tag Team Championship. And for the Global Championship, the Call Your Shots Rumble returns. 10 competitors qualified by winning 1 versus 1 matches will be in a battle royale. The last 2 will have a 1 versus 1 match before to face Mikey Truth for the Global Championship. And as for the collective, your punishment is going to be decided in the near future with adequate proportions after I talk to GCW Board of Directors. Also on the next episode of GCW Collision, Secta will defend their Tag Team Championship against the Rap Gamers. Ladies and gentlemen, Global Core Wrestling is back. After 8 years. On Premium Live Event. And let's start that.
And this is the Australian Dynamo. The Australian Dynamo is making his way to the ring right here tonight on GCW Showcase, and he had some history with Sreemanta Sen, because Sreemanta cheated his way to win in order to have a global championship match, which in Rage the Austrian dynamo.
I'm sorry for interrupting. I do not do that a lot, Snyder, but since the owner is here, I might as well shoot my case. I want a global championship match. Sreemanta won by cheating and still went to face Mikey Truth. I want also a match against Sreemanta SEM. You and me both know, he does not deserve to be in the spotlight for the global championship, and unless you take action, I am going to be real mad about this situation. Give me Sreemanta. Snyder, I want to face him right now.
So, and that's really interesting. Attacking the Austrian dynamo from behind, making sure that the Austrian dynamo gets what Sreemanta feels he deserves, but Sreemanta Sen attacking dynamo just like that. This is so uncalled for.
If y'all want to fight so far, I do not see a reason why we shan't have this match right now. However, Dynamo, because you interrupted me as I was talking, if you want to make it to the Global Championship #1 Contenders Battle Royale at the Emergence 2, you will have to win every match until then. I will not be disrespected anymore.
Oh, we are going to have Sreemanta Sen and the Austrian dynamo right now. One on action to open the show. And Sreemanta Sen is getting ready with the referee and literally telling Sreemanta Sen not to attack Dynamo from behind again, I suppose. However, this match is going to start right now. After Dynamo gets back on his feet, and Dynamo has every right to be angry at Sreemanta Sen. At GCW Collision episode 18, Dynamo said that he was going to challenge Sreemanta Sen for a match. However, Sreemanta Sen at episode 17, he got a global championship match, which he won. He lost the global championship match against Mikey Truth because you cannot cheat your way to win a championship match. It's at the referee's discretion. But Sreemanta cheated his way to win the match, the #1 Contenders match the week before. And the Australian Dynamo and Sreemanta Sen had quite some history since the beginning of GCW. They already fought before. And big front breaker, face breaker. And now Sreemanta Sen is the runner, but Dynamo is in the ropes. Not even a one count. So, therefore, the Australian Dynamo, because he thinks that Sreemanta Sen is a cheater and that he got screwed out of a global championship match, the Australian Dynamo wants to get back at Sreemanta Sen. The Australian Dynamo is angry at Sreemanta Sen. Sreemanta Sen did not understand why Dynamo attacked Sreemanta Sen. But Sreemanta hasn't explained that this is just how I think he feels. And Sreemanta Sen just sent Dynamo outside of the ring. Sreemanta Sen is trying to get back the advantage inside of this match. And now Dynamo is being countered by the referee. And big swanton by Sreemanta. And he's projecting Dynamo to the railings. And again, Dynamo reverse in Sreemanta now. And he just take that corner. And big reverse suplex. And Snyder just said that in order for Dynamo to be into the Battle Royale and the Emergence 2, Dynamo will have to win every match that he's been given, because Snyder felt disrespected and felt that Dynamo is complaining too much. So, therefore, Dynamo has to win this match tonight. If He wants to maintain a chance to compete for the global championship. Dynamo is upset. Dynamo feels he deserves the championship match. Sreemanta and Dynamo both going back inside of the ring. Sreemanta on the third rope. Sreemanta with a crossline to Dynamo. Dynamo is down. Sreemanta pinning the Austrian Dynamo. 1, 2, and it's a kick out by the Austrian Dynamo. Sreemanta takes Dynamo, projecting to the corner, reversed. Into another projection in the ring, into the ropes. Dynamo is taking Sreemanta with a massive inverted backbreaker. And a pile driver by the Dynamo. And now the Austrian Dynamo is having the upper hand over Sreemanta. And Dynamo is attempting to fight back now, but Dynamo does not know when he's out. And Sreemanta is gonna go for another swanton maybe. Probably. And now, that's a close now. Sreemanta now projecting the Australian Dynamo again, dominating the matchup. I do not know. Let's go to her Dynamo's back. No. A big DDT by Sreemanta on Dynamo on the floor. And another one. Have you seen the reception though? And Sreemanta no, he didn't get on top of the apron. And a big swanton for Dynamo. And he took everything out of the swanton. They are still being counted outside of the ring though. Sreemanta did a lot of damage to Dynamo. And Dynamo is back inside and Sreemanta still outside. Dynamo with big clothesline from the third rope. From the top rope of the third rope. And now Sreemanta is fighting back. It's a big neck breaker. He did not get out of the clothesline. And Sreemanta with a dumbbell just going to attack Dynamo. And Sreemanta attacking the Australian Dynamo with the dumbbell. And the Australian Dynamo has taken a lot of damage from Sreemanta right now. And Sreemanta is now going to try to bring back Dynamo inside of the ring. Oh no, he's breaking the count. And Dynamo now is gonna go back inside. Dynamo with a sharp attacking attempt. Dynamo is trying to fight back Sreemanta. He just detached the turnbuckle. Sreemanta now projecting Dynamo into the corner of the ring. This good for her and oh, this is bad, very bad. Dynamo is bleeding right now. And a big kick to the Australian Dynamo. Sreemanta now going again outside. On the third rope. Dynamo now with the big clothesline. He didn't give all of it to Sreemanta. Dynamo with the gun track suplex. And Dynamo is dominating Sreemanta right now. Dynamo is trying to get back the advantage of the match. Now giving Sreemanta a taste of his own medicine. Big superplex from the Australian Dynamo. Now Dynamo on the third rope. He had taken so much damage already. And here is the elbow drop. Now Sreemanta is trying to fight back Dynamo but can't, and a spear by the Austrian Dynamo to Sreemanta Sen. And he's taking back Sreemanta Sen upon his spear with another second spear. And a third one. And that's gonna be hit. And a big back suplex. And another inverted antic drop. And now the Australian Dynamo has taken back the advantage of this matchup with a big neck breaker, beautiful neck breaker. And the Australian Dynamo is now dominating Sreemanta Sen, trying to get the win over Sreemanta Sen. Projection to the ring. Sreemanta has Dynamo tornado DDT. Sreemanta is playing too much with the crowd though, and Dynamo realized that. In a big close line by Dynamo, putting down Sreemanta Sen, pinning Sreemanta 1, 2, and 3. Dynamo, the Australian Dynamo just won the match. It's a victory for the Australian Dynamo. The Australian Dynamo has to win every match, and this is how he won the match, with a big DDT in the close line. Incredible victory, not just was the replay. And with that clothesline, as you can see right now, the Australian Dynamo is one step closer up getting into the Battle Royale. The Battle Royale to the goal for the Global Championship, where the last two opponents will be facing each other in a one-on-one match before the last two participants, before to face Mikey Choose for the Global Championship. However, earlier tonight we received this cryptic video.
Stone Cold E.T., I am calling you out tonight. The bullshit has to stop. You let me take the losing pin in the middle of the ring by fire and ice and snapped at me for no reason at all, which is not very smart. And now I will make you pay what you did.
You heard him. Calibaar is looking to make Stone Cold E.T. pay tonight. Why? It is because on the last episode of GCW Collision, Calibaar wasn't competing, and the episode before, Stone Cold E.T. and Calibaar are in a tag team match against Fire and Ice. However, Calibaar was into the middle of the ring when Stone Cold E.T. let Calibaar lose the match. And Stone Cold E.T. after that match snapped at Calibaar. Stone Cold E.T. cannot handle Calibaar because of what Calibaar believes And he believes that he's the smart guy, that he's too smart. And speaking of Stone Cold Heaty, here comes Stone Cold Heaty by attacking Calibaar hard, turned his back on the pants. And Stone Cold Heaty is now in business for himself, as he explained to me earlier today. Anyway, you know Stone Cold Heaty's character and how he doesn't give two shits about anything. But Calibaar thinks that he's smart. And Calibaar is attacking Stone Cold Heaty right now. Calibaar is attacking Stone Cold Heaty, not letting Stone Cold Heaty any time. And the match hasn't started yet. But Calibaar is attacking E.T. before the match, and E.T. is just fighting back on Calibaar. And he's going to keep attacking E.T. And it's a big fight right now. Calibaar attacking Stone Cold Heaty before the match, even before the bell rings. And now he's going to bring Stone Cold Heaty back inside the ring. We're gonna have the one-on-one match between Calibaar and Stone Cold Heaty. Calibaar is making a statement right there. That's why he believes he's smarter than him. And here we go, match is underway between Calibaar and Stone Cold Heaty. And Calibaar with a big kick to Stone Cold Heaty, who's down already. Calibaar kicking Stone Cold Heaty. He's working on him. And another one. And a big German suplex. Calibaar completely cut Stone Cold Heaty off guard with this attack, and now Calibaar with the headbreaker. Calibaar pinning Stone Cold Heaty with only a one count and a neckbreaker from Calibaar to Heaty. And Calibaar, like I said, he completely cut off guard Stone Cold Heaty now. This is why Calibaar is dominating this matchup. And Stone Cold Heaty has to come back to his senses, just like that. I mean, one move and you can lose the advantage, even if you attack someone else before the match begins. But Stone Cold Heaty is projecting now Calibaar into the ropes with a big punch. Calibaar is trying to get back on his feet right now. Stone Cold Heaty is just taking his time in a big beautiful gun track suplex. A big blow to Calibaar. I mean, it is pinning Calibaar now one. And Calibaar kicked out at one. And Stone Cold Heaty is upset. Don't complain to the referee when you're in a one-on-one match. And Stone Cold Heaty projecting Calibaar into the corner of the ring, and he's going to go for a big superplex. And E.T. is going to work now on a headlock submission on Calibaar. And at this point, Calibaar hasn't had any matches, any single matches. He didn't have a lot of them. He just made his debut trying, and now he reversed into a one-and pin. And Stone Cold Heaty kicked As soon as he got into the run-up, and Calibaar now with a big kick to Stone Cold Heaty, and a drop kick, and a neck breaker. A big suplex by Stone Cold Heaty. As I said, Calibaar, he didn't have a lot of matches in GCW. Stone Cold Heaty already competed a lot of times. He competed in FWE, which was an independent wrestling promotion. He competed in the indie circuit. And now Stone Cold Heaty is pinning Calibaar 1, 2, and it's a kick out by Calibaar. Heaty running to the ropes for the clothesline. Calibaar blocked it. Stone Cold Heaty taking down Calibaar on the ring, on the mat, and Heaty's gonna go on the third rope. Heaty is just playing with the crowd, and Calibaar is going to avoid Stone Cold Heaty's clothesline. Calibaar now has Stone Cold Heaty's back with another pin one more time. One, and Stone Cold Heaty kicked out at one. Stone Cold Heaty now running into the ropes. Clothesline to Calibaar. Calibaar trying to fight back. Leaping plancha. Not the leaping plancha, leaping takedown. Stone Cold Heaty bringing Calibaar back into the middle of the ring for a leg submission, Boston leg submission. And Calibaar is trying now to reach that rope, but it didn't work, and now Stone Cold Heaty has Calibaar for a big suplex. And Stone Cold Heaty hasn't used the stunner yet. He hadn't tried to stun Calibaar. That's an MDKO on Calibaar. And Stone Cold Heaty is going to have the match run right there. 1, 2, and no, it's only a 2 count. Calibaar kicked out. And Calibaar has Stone Cold Heaty run up. Stone Cold Heaty didn't pay attention. 1, 2, and 3. Calibaar has his first victory in GCW with that one pin. And that's a win to take. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a big victory for Calibaar in GCW. However, the GCW World Tag Team Champions will be having a tag team championship match on GCW Collision on the next episode against the Rock Gamers. But right now, for Calibaar, he can just celebrate his victory right there.
We're back. The tag team champions are in GCW, Nathan Payne and me Uncut 824. So over the last few years, we've heard a lot about us never defending Theses championships. And about we should give Fire and Ice a chance. But first we got a has-been of a rapper Demon Tra Calhoun. And a guy we forgot why he's even here, by the name of Gary Emmett. Rap gamers, you guys should be ashamed because this is the only match you've won in GCW. We will eat you like our breakfast lunch. Kirk. Blaze. We sincerely hope that you can achieve what Snyder has in store for you guys, because this means if we defeat Rap Losers on the next episode of Collision, then we would have finally worthy challengers for our beloved championships. And you do know what we do to those deemed worthy.
Great first matchup tonight. But still coming up at tonight is going to be a submission match between Asad and Daniel Wolf, and it's all about respect. But now we are gonna go to the back with Sam Dutchin, who is going to have an interview with Asad about this match.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my host who will face Daniel Wolf in a submission match later tonight, Asad. Asad, thank you for joining us. Can you explain why do you still want to take on Daniel Wolf tonight despite having already faced him?
GCW. Asad is finally back. And to answer your quest line, Sam, I want to break free. I am falling in love. I want to break free from those chains that restrained me a long time ago, the Mr. and Authority. I want to break free and earn Daniel Wolf respect. I want Daniel Wolf to shake my hand and state, I respect you, Asad. I'll earn his respect tonight.
Thank you for your time and good luck tonight. Back to you, Jordan.
And coming up next on GCW Showcase, Best of 5 series, togi and mirza krupic. It's a steel chairs match. Mirza Krupic already having 2 victories, and this is for the vacant jackpot at Vegas briefcase. Togi has to win this match tonight if he wants to keep staying into the best of 5 series and have a chance at winning the jackpot at Vegas briefcase of his friend who left recently, GCW Shining Star. And this is how it happened. First of all, this was GCW Bloodbath, the first matchup, with Mirza Krupic getting the first pin over Togi right there. And this was on GCW Collision episode 17. A submission match, this was match number 2. And a submission match happened between Mirza Krupic and Togi. And Mirza attacked Togi backstage before the match even began. And then Mirza Krupic will get the victory with this big, beautiful cross-face chemical submission, like you wanna call it. But anyway, this match is right now. So, as I explained already, Mirza Krupic had won 2 matches. If he wins this next match, he is going to be Mr. Jackpot at Vegas. But if he loses this match, Togi is gonna get 1 match behind only, and he's gonna get 1 better because Togi lost the first 2 matches. So it's a must-win match for Togi, making his way to the ring right now. And Togi is being cheered by the fans. He is dressed like the last of the samurai. This is... I don't remember if this is coming straight up Assassin's Creed or now, but anyway, I like Togi's dress right there. This is beautiful. This is good. But here we go, best of 5 series. The chairs are in the ring. They are needed in the matchup. And Togi is giving damage to Mirza right there. Mirza is already bleeding everywhere from these 2 chair shots given by Togi. And Togi is already dominating this match right there. It's a must win, as I said, for Togi. Who's gonna go? And Mirza reversed into a water pin, 1 small package. And Togi kicked that one. Mirza is getting back on his feet. And he's gonna go for the superplex on the chairs maybe. Krupic is on 11 with the steel chair shots to Togi right now. And Togi is taking the open to the chair. He's down on the mat. Togi trying to fight back Mirza Krupic. The big Russian leg sweep by Mirza on Togi. And Mirza now planting Togi down on the steel chairs. And Mirza on the third rope. Big frog splash to Togi. And a German on the chairs. The amount of pain that Togi has been taking from Mirza Krupic must be excruciating right now, because Togi still has to fight back Mirza Krupic and has to win, so he has to give Mirza Krupic an amount of pain that is the equivalent of what he had been taken, and his feet, Togi's feet is under the rope right there. It's a rope break. Now Togi has a steel chair, giving steel chair shots to Mirza Krupic. Now he has an incredible backbreaker. Togi is on the third rope. A splash directly on the chairs. But Togi now is trying to accomplish Mirza. He's trying to give him a run for his money, but also it's a steel chairs match. But Togi is not afraid of any chairs match, any. But what's a Samoan drop though? That's a Samoan drop. Togi is gonna go pin Mirza right now. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Projection in the ropes for Mirza. Countered with a kick, and another one. Togi is down, and Mirza again has the upper hand. Mirza is giving steel chair shots to Togi. And that's an explosive. That's a C4. Mirza is back inside of the ring with a C4. Just hitting Togi with it. Oh, and he just ate the kick. Togi with the took the big kick. There is blood everywhere on Togi's face right now. Have you seen Togi's face? And that's a big belly, a big body slam. A big kick by Mirza. He's going for the cover on Togi now. Only a 1 count. And now Togi is giving chair shots to Mirza Krupic. And a big DDT. Mirza's face is also bleeding heavily. And another big DDT, and this time he landed on the chair. On the side of the chair. Oh my god, big DDT again. Through the steel chair, through the big steel chair. And that's it. The brutality. Another one. Togi is just being relentless right now on Mirza Krupic. DDT after DDT after DDT after DDT. Mirza Krupic. He's done. 1, 2, and Mirza kick out. And Mirza is trying to fight back togi right there. Then 1, 2, another chair shot. Approach one. German suplex on the chairs. He's gonna go for a splash again. Probably, and that's good turn. Have you seen how Togi landed though? And Mirza now is taking Togi back up on his feet. And I belly to belly on the chairs again. And Togi has suffered a lot of damage inside of this matchup. That's a running bulldog over on Togi. And Mirza now is gonna go for the pin. Probably he shouldn't have. I don't get it. I mean, at this point, at this point they just want to inflict damage on each other. They just want to hurt each other. This is Togi fighting back some punches and chops against Mirza, who was complaining to the referee. Togi has a steel chair in his hands, and Togi is going to inflict more damage to, but Mirza just cut him with a dropkick. Mirza now with a broken chair. Togi has Mirza projecting him in the ropes. But yeah, I mean, Mirza took too much damage. Come on already. End this brutality. This is nonsense. Hurricane Rana on the chair. Not the belly to belly. Why in the world would two human beings be willing to take an incredible amount of pain from each other? I don't understand that. I mean, take a look at the chair. There is blood everywhere on the chair. And now Togi just missed the double Alexander and he couldn't hit Mirza with it. And Mirza could Togi with a chair shot, and Togi's knee is already falling down, and the pain had to be excruciating already for us, but also for them. And a dropkick by Mirza krupic. I don't know how he is still able to pull out that dropkick. And a big German suplex by Togi. I mean, this match is incredible. Look at the body of these two men, scars everywhere. And Togi missed the splash. And a big Samoan drop. And again, and again. And another German, devastating German. What the hell is he doing with the two chairs in that's over this time? And another Samoan drop. That's it. You had him there. You had him. You just need to make the pinfall and get the win. Even the referee is trying to tell him. Come on, Togi. This is madness. And a big suplex, sorry, by Togi again, and Togi now covering Mirza 1. And he's breaking his own pin. He's breaking his own count. Togi, this is a new side of Togi we have never seen before. And another powerbomb. This man is sick. This man is demented. He has lost his mind. And now he's going to go for the splash from the third rope. And he couldn't even... Mirza kicked at 1. Mirza kicked out at 1. That's a brainbuster, but no. And Togi too. After a brutal match like that. Togi was about to do the German, but Mirza tried to do a one-up. The one-up did not work. That's a big belly to belly, and Togi is going to put Mirza 1, 2, and 3. Yes, and Togi has won match number 3. So now Togi has 1 win, and Mirza had 1 victory too. That match was just insane. This match was insane though. Incredible match. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, after this incredible victory from Togi, let's go backstage. Let's go backstage right now, as our next match of the night is going to be also another one-on-one match.
Hipnosis. You can't win tonight. I know you, and right now, Blackwise is living rent-free in your head. Look, just a piece of advice. If you want people to respect you as a legend again, take care of your Blackwise issue, alright?
And ladies and gentlemen, coming up next on GCW Showcase, Hipnosis is going one-on-one against Project Alpha, from whom he got the loss on GCW action on the first episode. Project Alpha had been impressive in her first victory against Hipnosis live on GCW. She also defeated undefeated antic at GCW Bloodbath. She is on true power force, making waves in GCW. And right now, let's go back to the ring. And speaking of Project Alpha, here she comes, making her way to the ring. As I said, she had only one loss. She lost against the Austrian dynamo, but she had defeated Hipnosis on GCW action. She also had defeated Antic at GCW, but this is her fourth GCW match. This is a rematch. Also from GCW action between Project Alpha and Hipnosis. Hipnosis went pulled by Project Alpha from defeating him at GCW action. And that's old school. If you guys didn't know, if you don't know, this entrance music is the first entrance music Hipnosis was using and used in TMT when he was the World Heavyweight Champion there for a brief period, but this used to be Hypnosis entrance music. And it seems like now Hypnosis is using back this entrance music. And here we go, the match has started between Hypnosis and Project Alpha. Hypnosis kicking his way to Project Alpha. Hypnosis is an MMW legend. He is a former World Heavyweight Champion in SPW, in TMT, like I said, in OWF. I don't remember, probably. Anyway, in Project Alpha is already pinning Hypnosis, and she's running into the ropes. Hypnosis not catching Project Alpha's blows, kicking her into the midsection, and then Project Alpha taking down Hypnosis. Now it's a leaping punch from Project Alpha. And Project Alpha is projecting Hypnosis into the ropes one more time. Hypnosis has taken the offense of Project Alpha right there, and Project Alpha with a tornado DDT on Hypnosis. Hypnosis is trying to fight back with him neck by Project Alpha. And a snap suplex. Project Alpha trying to dominate Hypnosis, but Hypnosis wants to fight back on Project Alpha right there. But Hypnosis just took a mean slap and a wallet by Project Alpha, pinfall 1. She's gonna get Hypnosis again, and at 3, that fast. She just defeated a former 2-time World Heavyweight Champion that fast. Project Alpha is on a mission though. I am shocked. I cannot believe it.
Hypnosis. Hypnosis over here. I hate to admit it, but Sreemanta is right.
And that's Blackwise. He's having history with
I am
Hypnosis.
living rent-free in your head, isn't it? Ah, darkness.
So as I was saying, Blackwise, he's having history with Hypnosis. Remember, they already faced off before in GCW
I get it,
collision.
Hypnosis. I took Jair from you. In fact, he's my disciple of death now. And you can't stand it. Let alone understand. Your problem is not with me. Your problem is because you are left alone now and vulnerable. But if you want to have a match against me, Hypnosis, I'll consider it after you proved yourself worthy by defeating what I took from you, Jair Lennon, on Collision.
And that's a challenge launched by Blackwise. His Hypnosis is gonna accept it, we do not know yet. And Black was just running towards Hypnosis, attacking Hypnosis again. Making his point. It's gonna be Hypnosis against Jair Lennon. Hypnosis' former tag team partner on GCW Collision. And ladies and gentlemen, still coming tonight, Daniel Wolf is going to face against Asad in a submission match, one-on-one. Antic is going to launch an open challenge because Pat VK is not able to compete tonight. And still to come tonight also, on GCW Showcase, 2 out of 3 falls for the World Heavyweight Championship. Lance Scott against Ryder Sage in the main event of GCW Showcase. And ladies and gentlemen, on GCW Collision on the next episode, Hypnosis goes one-on-one against Jair Lennon. It's official. And also check this matchup. Dynamo versus Nike Truth in the Battle Royale Invitational. This is Dynamo's 7th match and he's already facing the Global Champion.
I am finally glad to be able to get back my championship. However, Lance Scott, he made things personal. I know the collective will try to cost me my championship, Snyder. And if they do, I will be ready to kick them in the balls. I will make them pay for what they did to me. To my wife. To Fahad FBK. And to GCW staff. One by one. Starting with Lance Scott tonight.
Yes, Raed. I'm rooting for you. Good luck in your championship defense tonight. As for the collective, like I said, punishment will be discussed in the future. But you will for sure retain your championship.
Thank you for sticking with us. I am now here with the man who will face Asad in a submission match. Daniel Wolf. Now Daniel. Asad said earlier tonight that he wants to earn your respect in the ring tonight and that he will give you the competition you deserves. What is your response to Asad's declaration?
Sam, Asad and I have history, but I do not trust Asad. If he wants to, as he said, earn my respect, he's going to have to bring it on in this ring, and as for Simonak, I have eyes behind my back. Asad, you want to earn my respect? Then prove it tonight.
Thank you for your time, Daniel. Well, let's get back to the ring. For the next mock of the evening.
So for both Daniel Wolf, and speaking of next match, this is Asad making his way to the ring. I didn't quite recognize the music because that's brand new team song. Anyway, for both Asad and Daniel Wolf, it's all about respect. Asad was a friend with Mr. N because Mr. N was friend with FBK and because FBK had a championship match against anytime. Anyway, this is all about respect. Asad wants to earn Daniel Wolf's respect, but Daniel Wolf does not trust Asad at all. And for the subscribers of the premium channel of GCW person that is going to come, this is a recap of the history between Daniel Wolf and Asad right now, as Asad makes his way to the ring.
He is following the plan. Asad attacked Daniel Wolf from behind with a microphone. He's down. Asad is one of Daniel Wolf's greatest enemy. Just pissed Daniel Wolf so damn off. Drop kick from the third rope on Daniel Wolf. He is following the plan. And Asad attacked Daniel Wolf from behind with a microphone. Asad is one of Daniel Wolf's greatest enemy. Asad just pissed Daniel Wolf so damn off with doing Mr. Podcast dirty work. And Asad goes on the third rope. Wait, he just took out Daniel Wolf with the steel chair. He just took out Daniel Wolf with the steel chair. He took out Daniel Wolf, man. He just made himself a target in his back. Yet he is going to allow Asad to get the victory or what? Going to allow Asad to get the victory or what? He's attacking Asad too. And Daniel Wolf now is going to get the victory over this matchup. Like this.
have a tag team match, right? So, I don't know if you best interest of each other, even if we dislike each other, to get retribution, to be on the same page tonight. So, are you with me on this one, Alpha?
What is going to happen? Coming up next, Mr. Podcast contract is on the line and Daniel Wolf didn't trust Asad. Daniel Wolf project Mr. Podcast side slam, winning side slam, and Daniel Wolf is going to go through Mr. Simonak. He didn't ask anything. He didn't ask anything, but Daniel Wolf just want to make sure that he won't interfere 1-2, and Mr. Podcast does the matchup.
I know. Then both of you wanna face Daniel and Asad. You two want to face Mr. Simonak, right? So, I came up with this idea. The winner of you two one-on-one match tonight will face off Mr. Simonak at the Emergence 2, but your match is a cage match.
Daniel Wolf took Asad back up, and now it's a sleeper hold, and Asad got away from that sleeper, but not the abdominal. Oh yes, he got away from the abdominal strength to Asad. We pressed Daniel Wolf in the ropes, and now Daniel Wolf is feeling the effects of this projection. Wolf is going to escape and get the win, maybe, I don't know. Asad get back on his feet. He have to run and take Wolf, but Wolf's on the way the outside. Wolf is going out. Wolf is going out and going on to face off. They are going to face off each other at GCW The Emergence 2 live on live pay-per-view, but this weekend show. Simonak versus Daniel Wolf in the steel cage.
This is Daniel Wolf making his way to the ring right now. Under an incredible ovation from the fans right now. The match is underway. This is a submission match between Asad and Daniel Wolf. The only way to win is by making your opponent tap out, or by the referee's decision if the opponent is not able to compete anymore. There is no control inside of this match, and Asad and Daniel Wolf want to earn each other. Asad wants to earn Daniel Wolf's respect, as we heard in the interview before this match, and Asad is already going on with the first leg submission right there. It was an excellent submission, but Daniel Wolf got out of the submission, and now Daniel Wolf is doing his own leg scissor submission on Asad. And as Asad said, he wanted to win Daniel Wolf's respect. Asad did not get affiliated with Mr. N anymore. Therefore, which is why he attempted to team with Daniel Wolf. He teamed with Daniel Wolf to face up Simonek and Mr. N on Collision. However, this is Asad, the German of his own. It's German after German after German. And another one. And another German suplex. And I didn't even count how many as he gave to Daniel Wolf, but that's a lot. And that's a cross-face submission right there. Perfectly executed by Asad and Daniel Wolf. Daniel Wolf trying to reach the ropes behind him. And Daniel Wolf with a running bulldog on Asad. So as I was saying, Asad did not want to get affiliated with Mr. N and therefore teamed with Daniel Wolf, but against Mr. N and Simonek. But Daniel Wolf did not trust Asad one bit, and that's a perfect Hurricane runner from the third rope. And there is no pinfall inside of this matchup, and Daniel Wolf tried to go on the third rope, didn't work. However, Asad and Daniel Wolf defeated Mr. N and Simonek on Collision, but Daniel Wolf not trusting Asad. That's another Hurricane runner right there. Daniel Wolf not trusting Asad was being given a steel cage match by Snyder. A steel cage, or I mean Bird, I don't remember. A steel cage match, and Daniel Wolf won that match. Therefore, after that match, he was confronted by Simonek inside of the steel cage. The steel cage escape match was just for pure entertainment though. However, Asad just laid it down that this is all about earning Daniel Wolf's respect. That's another Hurricane runner, that's the third one. Or the fourth one. And Daniel Wolf is gonna go for the 10 kick Paragon. The crucifix Paragon too. And here we go with the single leg Boston Crab on Asad. And Asad just, have you seen that Asad just grabbed the referee's leg to kick out of the, to get out of the submission, and now Daniel Wolf with his own German suplex. And another one from Daniel Wolf, giving back to Asad what he took earlier. And Daniel Wolf with a third. And the fourth one. Daniel is being incredible in this match right now. And another crossface submission by Daniel Wolf and Asad. Daniel Wolf just pulling out Asad's strings. And Daniel Wolf just got Asad with a big kick. However, there is disqualifications inside of this match, so there will come out also our to win, I guess, but that's not the point of the match. This is not the point of the match, but anyway, and Daniel Wolf just throwing, that one was free though, just free. Throwing the dumbbell, the ring bell to Asad's face, like, here, take it. And Asad and then what a clothesline. This one had to hunt Daniel Ward. No, Asad has a screwdriver in his hand, but he's not going to use it. Asad just projected Daniel Ward into the corner of the ring. And a German suplex by Daniel Ward outside. There we go, both competitors are back inside now. Big drop kick by Ward. Now it's a cross-arm breaker by Daniel Ward on Asad. That's a cross-arm breaker. And Asad is trying to get to the ropes. He's trying to crawl into the ropes. Oh no, he's trying to grab the referee. And he did eventually. Also, his feet was under the ropes, which forced Daniel Ward to break up the submission. And that's a tiger suplex. Double arm suplex. And a big pedestal by Asad and Daniel Ward. Asad punching Daniel Ward now on the third rope again. Clothesline from the third rope. Incredible clothesline. And Asad with a big belly to belly. And the inverted atomic drop by Asad on Daniel Ward. This match is good. This match is great though. That's a cool match right there. No Asad have the leg scissors locked in again on Daniel Ward. Daniel Ward is going to attempt to try to reach the bottom rope right now. Daniel Ward is clinging to the bottom rope. And after the offense he took, he still had something in him in order to force Asad to break the submission. Daniel Ward's running, he caught Asad with a big kick. And Daniel Ward with a German on Asad. And now Daniel Ward is going to, I don't know what was that, but Daniel Ward with a running bulldog on Asad. And he's going to get Asad back up on his feet again. German suplex. Another one. And Asad seems like he does not know where he is right now. That's a second German suplex. One more time. And a somersault by Daniel Ward on Asad. And oh, that one was hard though. And Asad is down in the middle of the ring. And Daniel Ward with the world's face. Daniel Ward with the world's face and Asad break up the submission. Asad had been using the referee every time in order to force Daniel Ward, but this time it's an excellent submission and Asad tapped out. Daniel Ward just won this match with the leg scissors and Asad tapped out. Incredible match by Asad and Daniel Ward. This is very good and Asad looks disappointed but well past the microphone.
Asad. You pulled an amazing match tonight. I am proud to be the wrestler that faced you in this ring for the entertainment of the fans out here tonight. Without a shadow of doubt, you are truly one of the greatest wrestlers I stepped foot in this ring with. You, my friend, has all the qualities that a wrestler requires to be a champion in GCW Asad. In fact, you could very much be the next world heavyweight champion if you wrestle like you wrestled me tonight. Tonight, Asad, you have earned my respect.
and show of respect by Daniel and Asad, but right now let's go to the back with the collective.
Just like in sports, everything is a constant. Every team has their captain and their players, and standing next to me are three of the best team players of all time. Davey Claudio, Sebastian Jr., and Jimmy Johnson. Then there's me, your next world heavyweight champion Lance Scott. I'm a national treasure that should be shined like a diamond, such as my team players should be stacked like beautiful bars of gold. Together we are one. Together we left no one behind in our team. Together we are the collective. Anyone who will stand in our way will be met by the fury of our team. Ask Fahad FBK. He has been left in a coma ever since he stood in my way. And tonight, I will repeat again. I will be the next world heavyweight champion. I will defeat Raed SH and earn the second world championship reign.
Fire and Ice will be back in GCW on Collision, y'all. Sector. We have a message for you boys. We want your tag team championships and we are the best tag team in GCW. We do not know what challenges Sneeder will have for us, but we are ready and we are hungry for gold. In Faceline M Up Cause we're gonna defeat every tag team there is in GCW. Can Sector do the same? We hardly believe so. They will know the fire.
Next match. This is the last match before the main event, and this is a one-on-one match. And this is the bounty hunter, Antic, making his way to the ring, as he is going to go for an open challenge, because he was supposed to go one-on-one against Fahad FBK. But as you guys can see here, FBK got injured on the last episode of Collision, attacked by Lance Scott. So therefore, this match is going to be an open challenge by Antic. The bounty hunter.
Tonight I was supposed to face Fahad FBK, but he's injured and now I find myself without an opponent. Therefore this is an open challenge. If anyone has the guts to take on the bounty hunter, be my guest. Who is tough enough in this locker room to go one-on-one with the bounty hunter? Come on.
So who is it going to be? Who will be Antic's opponent, mystery opponent, for this open challenge match that Antic decided to launch tonight in GCW Showcase? Oh, right, that's Jay Hancock. Jay Hancock is back. This is the return to GCW of Jay Hancock. Jay Hancock. If you guys didn't know, he was formerly in PWP. He is Mark Hancock's brother from the corporation. Jay Hancock never competed in GCW, but he's considered a legend anyway in what was GCW before. Jay Hancock is a former tag team champion of PWP and of Federation Online. He's a two-time tag team champion. Also, he is one of the only wrestlers to have won every tag team championships with his brother Mark Hancock around the world. And now Jay Hancock, after 10 years, 10 maybe 13 years, he's back right here. Here we go, open challenge match underway between Antic and Jay Hancock. Jay Hancock with those fast blows to Antic the bounty hunter. And Antic with the controlled suplex. pinning Jay, but Jay had his feet under the ropes. The referee was still pinning Jay. Jay Hancock is trying to fight back, and for Antic, this is a big opportunity for him to get back into the rankings of GCW, to get back into the winning match, because when you win matches in GCW, you have rewards, as wrestling should be. And the more you win match, the more you have exposure in GCW. Therefore, Antic should and must win this match, as he lost the latest match he was competing in against Stone Cold 80 on Collision, episode 17, and also against Project Calibaar GCW Greenback. Antic needs the victory right there, and what better way than to get the victory than by defeating Jay Hancock. But Jay Hancock has Antic positioned into the corner with a big Hurricane Runner. He's gonna go outside, and if Jay Hancock hits the Swanton Bomb, it's over. Antic knows that. He tried the clothesline and he drop kicked Jay. And Antic now is gonna go on the third rope, and he's being heavily booed by the fans. A big clothesline missed from the third rope. Jay went into Antic in a third suplex, into a belly-to-belly suplex. And Antic gave a reverse suplex to Jay Hancock. Now Antic is punching Jay into the face, working on Jay Hancock. And Antic is just gave a elbow to the outside. Antic with a big splash. Incredible. You can explode a man that is more than 20 times tag team champions in every promotion. That Jay Hancock won every tag team championship gold there is to win in the world of pro wrestling. And Jay Hancock is being counted outside of the ring. Jay missed the swanton to the outside of the ring. And Antic with the chair now is going to give a chair shot to Jay Hancock. The best way for Antic right now to get back to the winning ranks in GCW and to also show himself that he still has it. Yes, and that's a big frog splash on Jay Hancock's backs. And Antic now pinning Jay Hancock. 1, 2, Jay kicked out, and Antic is gonna go on the third rope. Big splash on the third rope. Another pinfall attempt. 1, 2, and Jay kicked out again. Antic is now going to take Jay, project him into the corner of the ring, take him up for the big superplex again, and Antic is gonna go pin Jay Hancock maybe. No, he's not even pinning him. He's running into the ropes for a big leg drop and a pinfall now. This is adding insult to the moveset. 1, 2. Antic was just mocking Jay Hancock with the leg drop there, and Jay with the big kick to Antic, who had no choice but to run outside of the ring and to run outside. Antic is the bounty hunter, but he did not have anything to hunt any longer, ever since. So he's the bounty hunter without getting bounty right now. And Antic and Jay Hancock are having a great match, much like Asad and FBK had. And Antic is running to the outside of the ring. Big splash, missed again. Jay Hancock is the kind of wrestlers. Big kick also one more time, big counter kick by Jay. As I said, Jay Hancock is the kind of wrestler that knows every trick in the book. Knows every counter, every attack, every counter attack, every ways to win a match. As Jay just called it right now. And now Jay just hiding behind the referee though. And that's a running goal done by Jay. And this match had a time limit. I believe this match had a 10-minute time limit. And Jay now pinning Antic. Antic kicked out. I forgot to mention that this match had a 10-minute time limit. So, if there is a time limit draw, I do not know what's gonna happen. And Jay with another running bulldog. And Antic's chest is bleeding. Such as Jay Hancock's gear. Right now Jay Hancock's chest too, but Antic the drop kick and another belly to belly too. Jay and Antic has Jay back up on his feet in another one, and this time Jay had a very bad reception into the corner of the ring, into the top turnbuckle with his leg touching the ropes, and Jay just looked injured. Antic with a big clothesline to Jay Hancock from the third rope. Projection into the corner. Antic is going to go with a big superplex. And spinning Jay right now one more time. 1, 2. Needs a 2 count. Jay kicked out. And Antic just removed the protection from the turnbuckle again. And Jay Hancock running the ropes, trying to do the cartwheel kick, not even able to. Antic is kicking Jay into the midsection. Jay with the body slam to Antic. And Jay is gonna try to get Antic into position for the swanton bomb. But Antic reversed with the belly to belly. One more time. And Jay tried the kick. Antic saw it coming again. One more time he saw it coming. And now Antic blocking Jay Hancock's punch. Hitting Jay with a big drop kick. Having Jay back up on his feet. He just shoved Jay. Just shoving Jay. Jay, desperately trying to get back on his feet with the jab shot to Antic's face, trying to get back into the matchup, and Antic with the DDT reversed into a roll-up. Pin now, Antic kicked to the roll-up even before the first count. Jay trying to get back with the kick, he gave him the kick. Antic kicked to the midsection. Jay with the drop kick, second drop kick, and it's a time limit draw. The 10-minute time limit count for this matchup had been passed, and they just kept fighting. Jay and Antic are keeping the fight going on. The referee already left the ring at this point. And Jay is upset. Jay almost had antic. Jay almost had antic won the match. But now they're just fighting outside. Jay almost won the match. And Jay is upset because there is a time limit draw. And they're still fighting outside of the ring. Jay tried to do everything in order to get antic to take a swanton bomb. But antic didn't let himself do. Now they're fighting outside. And I mean, at this point, where's the security though? There is no one else to stop this fight. The referee already left the arena. Not the arena, already. The referee already went backstage. And Jay's just pissed that he wasn't able to win. And Jay's gonna go. What the hell is Jay's going to do? Oh, come on, Jay. Jay just missed a swanton from the top of the rafters. And Antic just insulting Jay with the leg drop. Antic is gonna go escape this. And now Jay with the leaping. Jay on the rafters. Jay's on the rafters. Swanton bomb from the rafters. From the stand. And Jay made his point. Yeah, Jay Hancock made his point. He made his presence felt in GCW. This was Jay Hancock returns to pro wrestling anyway. But ladies and gentlemen, what a match we just saw between Antic and Jay Hancock. Jay Hancock ensured literally giving a swanton bomb from the top of the stand to Antic after the tiny limit draw. That was great. But ladies and gentlemen, the next match of the night is for the World Heavyweight Championship. This is going to be the main event. This is going to be the main event for the World Heavyweight Championship 2 out of 3 falls match. But we have to go backstage because Stone Cold Hitty is attacking in the locker room Calibaar. Stone Cold Hitty attacked Calibaar from behind. And Stone Cold Hitty, I believe, did not took likely the attack that Calibaar gave before their match. Stone Cold Hitty. Oh, and the referee is just telling Hitty to stop attacking Calibaar. And have you seen Calibaar's reception of his knee on the wooden plank? Calibaar must be in jail right now. Calibaar hasn't got back up. There's 2 referees. And ladies and gentlemen, in the next episode of GCW Calibaar, Juliana is gonna go 1-on-1 against Hipnosis. And if Hipnosis wins, he's gonna get Blackwise. Also, Projectile for Nick is going to make a collision debut on the next episode. Dynamo places Mikey Choose in a 1-on-1 match, Battle Royale Invitational match. And the Tag Team Championship will be on the line. Secta is going to face Daniel and the Mantra Carrion, the Band Gamers, for the GCW World Tag Team Championship. And ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be on the next episode of Calibaar. But right now, it's time for the main event of GCW Showcase. And this is the GCW CEO, or the owner of Global Core Wrestling, the president, Snyder, making his way to the ring in order to announce the participants for this matchup that are Raed Sage and Lance Scott.
Was the show fun tonight? Alright everyone. I see a guy there with a Kenny Time suit. That's weird. Well, I came to say that Amit is still recovering, y'all. He's seeing your messages. Anyway, this is the main event of GCW Showcase, and it is a 2 out of 3 falls match. 4. The Global Core Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, the challenger. Straight out of Los Angeles, California, representing the collective, Lance Scott.
And this is the challenger for the GCW World Heavyweight Championship, the man who stole the belt before to give it back earlier tonight to Snyder. This is Lance Scott making his way to the ring right now. And tonight, this is Lance Scott's opportunity to become, for the second time, a World Heavyweight Champion. In GCW.
And now, introducing his opponent, straight out of Beitar, Israel Hayes, the Global Core Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion, Raed SH.
And this is the GCW World Heavyweight Champion, Raed SH, who just got his championship belt back. As you can see, Raed SH won the World Heavyweight Championship, defeating Kenny Time. On GCW Collision, and now Raed SH has to defend the championship against the very same man that stole his championship belt. So there is a big fight film tonight in the main event of GCW Showcase. This match is for the GCW Heavyweight Championship of the round. Lance Scott, Raed SH, 2 out of 3 falls match coming up next, as Raed SH is making his entrance to the ring. But we will go to Snyder, the GCW owner, for the introductions.
This is the main event of GCW Showcase, and it is a 2 out of 3 falls match for the Global Core Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing the challenger representing the collective, Lance Scott.
This is the challenger for the World Heavyweight Championship, Lance Scott, the man who stole Raed SH World Heavyweight Championship belt, and the man who just created the collective.
And now, introducing his opponent fighting out of Beitar, Jerusalem, he is the current, reigning, defending Global Core Wrestling Heavyweight Champion of the World, Raed SH.
And this is GCW World Heavyweight Champion, Wade the Sage defending his championship belt. This match is for the GCW 1 Heavyweight Championship. And the match is underway, 2 out of 3 falls match. And there is a big face-to-face between Lance and Wade right there. And Lance and Wade are exchanging blows. And Wade with 2 dropkick getting the pressed hand on this match. And Wade is doing the pressed pin. Lance got kicked out. And he tried to pin Lance again. Wade tried to pin Lance again, but it did not work. And Lance got now with a handlock submission. However, if Wade taps out right now, Lance is gonna win the match. He is just going to be winning the first count because this match is a 2 out of 3 falls match for the World Heavyweight Championship. And Lance giving some small punch to the midsection of Wade the Sage. Wade the Sage got back on his feet, and Lance now with a test of strength to Wade. And this is Wade the Sage third championship title defense. Wade the Sage defended the championship against Davey Claudio. One time also against Lance Scott. And he also defended the championship against Stone Cold Hitty at championship level, so 3 times. This is Wade the Sage part 1 heavyweight championship title defense. Right there. And Wade is spinning Lance Scott. 1, 2. And Wade the Sage with the wedding ball dagger over Lance Scott. Now Wade is projecting Lance into the corner in a big clothesline. And Wade just stands in front of Lance and with a big drop kick. And Lance is getting caught at the outside of the ring one more time. No, Lance is just messing too much with the fans. Just insulting them, and Wade with a drop kick. Wade the Sage with a drop kick from the top part of the apron. And Wade is trying to fight Lance, but Lance just gave a brutal clothesline to Wade the Sage. And Lance with a big elbow drop. Having Wade the Sage back on his feet. He's going to bring back Wade the Sage inside of the ring now. And Lance is gonna go back inside too. Now German suplex again. No, for the first time, sorry. And Lance right now just dominating Wade, but the referee is a bit slow into running for the pin, for doing the pin while Lance is covering Wade for the pinfall, and Wade is just drop kicking Lance Scott's back. Russian leg sweep to Lance Scott. And that's a desperate cover. 1, 2. And Lance got kicked out. And Lance with the arm drag. Wade the Sage fell flat outside of the ring. And Wade the Sage is going to get back up on his feet right now. And that's Jimmy Johnson with a hammer. Jimmy Johnson, what the hell is doing there? And he's attacking Wade, of course. Jimmy Johnson attacking Wade the Sage from behind. with a hammer that he had found maybe, and Jimmy Johnson is going to slowly bring Raed Sage back inside of the ring. This is despicable. This is disgusting, I mean. And that's Asad. That's Asad with a close line to Jimmy. Arriving a little late, but Asad is fighting off Jimmy Johnson right now. And remember, Asad and FBK, they are tag team partners. Lance Scott, he took down FBK on the last episode of Collision. FBK is still in the corner, FBK is injured, and Jimmy Johnson and Asad now are brawling too. They are fighting their way backstage. Asad with a big kick. Jimmy Johnson and Asad are fighting their way backstage. This was Raed Sage's backup probably. Not probably, obviously. And they can't stop fighting though. And now Lance Scott is in the middle of the ring, and Raed Sage is still down. Lance Scott is just going to get the first pin. Just like that. 1, 2, 3. Lance Scott gets the first one. Thanks to Jim Johnson. This is disgusting though. And this match is a 2 out of 3 points, so... And Raed Sage running towards Lance Scott, big clothesline through the table. Lance Scott, oh my god. And Raed Sage is pissed at Lance Scott right now. He has every right to be. Raed Sage with the reverse suplex, literally destroying Lance. Raed Sage projecting Lance up on the apron. Raed Sage is gonna try to get also the second fall. As I said, this is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Because if Raed now gets the second fall on Lance, then it's gonna be best of 3. And Lance giving a belly to Raed Sage inside, from the outside to inside of the ring. Raed Sage with a reverse suplex, doing the same thing Lance did with the arm drag. And Raed now projecting Lance to the corner of the ring. One with the superplex to Lance Scott. And Lance Scott is right now in a precarious position now. And Raed Sage is gonna go out on the third rope. And a big moonsault on Lance Scott. Raed is going to pin Lance. 1, 2, and 3. Raed Sage is getting the second fall. So Lance has 1 fall and Raed has 1 fall. Whoever wins the last fall is going to be World Heavyweight Champion. And Raed Sage now is projecting Lane Scott into the ropes. The big overhead suplex. Raed the Sage has Lane Scott. Someone dropping Lane Scott. And Raed is he's not going to pin. He's still working on Lane Scott. And another someone dropping Lane Scott. I feel sorry for the referee there. And that's Sebastian. Sebastian behind with a baseball bat. Behind Raed. Attacking Raed the Sage with a baseball bat. And Raed tried to defend himself, but he couldn't. And Sebastian is literally going to finish the job for Lane Scott. Have you seen the baseball bat shots? And the referee is having his back turned. This is despicable, like, oh, and Sebastian has the World Heavyweight Championship belt now. Projecting Raed, and oh, what a punch with the championship belt. Raed is done, man. I mean, Sebastian is just keeping on a silver platter on the World Heavyweight Championship to Lane Scott. And Lane Scott, he knows that. I mean, look at Lance. Lance is just gonna go get the pinfall. 1, 2, and Lane Scott is the new GCW World Heavyweight Champion. And he's the GCW Heavyweight Champion for the second time. Why the Sage is not moving? This is despicable, the way they won. Lane Scott had no integrity whatsoever. He did not want that like any normal person. And he's just going to whip it up on Why the Sage face. This is despicable now, the way that Lane Scott won this match. He just made an example out of Why the Sage right there. And Raed hasn't moved. Why the Sage hasn't moved. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is GCW, this is Jordan Hangtime, and this was GCW Showcase on Premier Live event. GCW is back, and Lane Scott is the new Global Core Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion. When we return, we are gonna come back with GCW Collision on YouTube and GCW Action Live every 2 months. Every 2 weeks, sorry. Good night, everyone.